Hello people, welcome back. We are reading Pounds and Pastries. Now, I've seen some of you wondering, what happened to Pounds and Pastries? Well, yeah, we haven't read it in a long time. But it's a real neat comic by Magma Man. The story so far is that our main lady, Nikki, well, she used to be a regular gym goer, but the gym shut down and was replaced by a bakery. I think you can get the picture. If you want to check out all of Magma Man's public pages, and there's a lot more, expansion of Emily, Pounds and Pastries, and a new one, and you could also check out his Patreon for all of his content as well as an actual consistent schedule. There'll be a link to that in the description.
Luckily, by the next morning, my stomach would flatten so I could go to work. Of course, at work Scarlett put her plan into place, grabbing extra donuts so she could try a few different flavors before dumping the rest off to me. I was oblivious of her plan, of course.
Morning, Nikki. I grabbed too many. Want some?
Oh, well, sure. She actually just left the entire box on my desk, which I swiftly ingested. This carried on for a while. She'd buy what she wanted, try what she wanted, then dump off the rest to me.
Morning, Nikki. Have some cookies.
Okay, just set both plates down. I'll get to them. She didn't even ask anymore, just dropped stuff off at my desk. Muffins, donuts, cakes, pastries, cookies. It all found its way from Scarlet into my belly.
What a champ. Help her to Fred out when she needs food disposed of. You know, usually you just feed it to your pet or something, but I guess you can feed it to your coworker in this case. Her coworker's very cute though. When's she gonna eat more cookies, damn it?
I had become sort of like Pavlov's dog. As soon as I saw Scarlet, my mouth started watering in anticipation of sweets.
Here you go, Nikki. Your favorite cake.
Just set it down at my desk, thanks. Not only that, I was still visiting the bakery before and after work myself. Plus my evenings with Ashley. I was being assaulted on all sides by glorious sweets.
She seems very, happy about it. Like, is this the retrospect? But it's kind of like, usually they're like, oh no, what am I doing? But in this case, she's just like, this is steadily going downhill, but, oh well, could be worse. Yo, what do you use to make these? I don't know what software Magma Man uses actually.
Of course, during this time my appetite for everything increased. I was finding myself ordering delivery a lot at home. Whoa, what happened last night?
Gurgle. Why are her pajamas so cool? She's ready to go camo into, alien land or something. 2 lamps in a 1-person bed?
Some mornings I'd wake up and find food boxes scattered all over the floor, with barely a recollection of how they got there. Sometimes multiple boxes from different places. It's like filling my belly to the max made me feel so good, it was like I was drunk.
Okay.
Maybe a sign. If you're drunk on muffins, I don't think that's something that should ever happen. Maybe either check the ingredients for those muffins, or really think about it.
Not to mention my dates with Ashley were just excuses for us both to basically just stuff ourselves silly before retiring to the bedroom. She seemed to actually encourage me to eat, and I the same to her, like we were both daring the other on, almost like a competition. My weight gain didn't even enter my mind. If I had taken even a second to think about my ever-thickening body, instead of stuffing my face with literally everything, I would probably have been horrified.
Come on. You can fit one more tiny cupcake in that belly, right? It's the last of the batch, and you win the bet.
Oh God, I'll try.
Come on, Nikki, you're a winner. You're a winner.
I was constantly forcing food down my throat, and looked so pregnant and bloated all of the time. However, it didn't even register me that I would put on weight. A few pounds at best.
How? How can that not register? It's like, well, I'm eating food and not, low carb food 24/7. I won't put on weight. It's like, in this society, when everyone's like, oh, you eat food, you will be fat. And you're like, they're a cute couple. Yeah. I think maybe Ashley could tone down the friggin' vivid pink sleepwear. Bit much, ma'am. A few months flew by. Are we gonna get our wish?
How do I keep gaining weight? I don't get it. I do exactly what I was supposed to. And Nikki has certainly been ballooning up like expected. I follow the plan. I make sure at the bakery every morning to grab the goods. Then eat what I want quickly, but never finishing anything. Morning, Ashley. Have you got my order ready? I mean, at most. I only can manage 3 or 4 pastries in the morning. It's not like I'm eating a dozen or anything.
Look, a dozen pastries is quite a lot. Like 3 or 4, I feel, is probably enough where it's gonna have a little bit of an impact.
Yeah. But for some reason, my bottom is still growing.
She follows the plan, you know. Nikki gets fat, nobody panics because it's all part of the plan. But when Scarlet gets fat, everyone loses their minds. And let's hope that bottom keeps growing. Scarlet is growing well.
Of course, Scarlet wasn't the only one that put on weight lately. The last few months had wreaked havoc on my waistline. Sheesh, I just had to pick a workplace that didn't have an elevator. That flight of stairs is rough.
She looks great in this. My god, that's such a good fit though.
While a good chunk of the gain had gone to my constantly stuffed belly, I was finding my hips and bottom getting in the way at times. Oof! Damn, these chairs are tight. I know I'm getting so frickin' fat, but it feels so great.
Creak.
After a long plane ride across the country, I finally made it to my parents' house. Of course I had to stop and get a Cinnabon or 4 on the way. I hadn't eaten in almost 2 hours.
Hey lady, you want to stop stuffing your face for a second and tell me where to turn?
Sorry. Lift up here. Ashley wanted to come, but she couldn't get the time off work for that long, so she said she would try to come visit in a few weeks.
That outfit is so pretty!
I exited the cab, grabbed my bag, and shoved the rest of the treats into my mouth. Should have picked up 1 or 2 more of those. I was well aware of my outfit encasing me like a sausage skin, but it was all that fit. Hopefully nobody in the old neighborhood recognizes my fat bottom with my mother calling out for everyone to hear.
Nicole, honey. Welcome home, darling. We missed you.
Hey, big sis. Wow, big sis indeed. Holy crap, Mom.
Shush.
I'm not complaining, Magma-Man, but why? I mean, I know how popular Moving Back Home was. Maybe it's just like everyone's like, moving back home, and Magma-Man is like, fine, moving back home. Why is it always they go to visit their mom and sister? Her mom's pretty thick though. What is with their sisters here?
I could tell they were both in shock about my weight, especially Cassie, who had lost a crap ton of weight. Just what I needed. This isn't gonna be a fun vacation.
So this is where Nicole grew up? Was she born and raised in the US? What state? If not in the US, then where? I mean, have we got a setting for this? I assume most of these are in the US. And that is all the pages we have so far, but it seems we're only just getting into the most exciting part of this comic. I guess, look, we should just title the next bit like Moving Back Home 2 or something like that. Alternate universe moving back home. Okay, no, I've just realized it. You know how Marvel comics and DC comics have like the different alternate timelines and like Earth 4, 5, 616, blah blah blah. All of Mega Man's stories are just alternate universe versions of Moving Back Home. It's Fat Theory, new Fat Theory video idea. But anyways, we will leave it there. Definitely check Mega Man out on DeviantArt or Patreon if you want to see all of the new pages. Ooh. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow in another video, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye.